Hello everyone. We'll be discussing about the sustainability practices in the paper industry. The pulp and the paper sector consume about 6% of the global industrial energy use, and they have a low carbon dioxide intensity because they use biomass as a fuel. The gas emission around is 3% of the global emissions because of the efficient utilization of the fuel. Some of the best practices of the sustainability has resulted in reduction in the greenhouse gas emission from 17% to 15%. There has been increase in the share of bioenergy in the industry's fuel mix to about 61% since 2005. There is also increase in the global paper recycling rate by 11 percent point to 58% between 2001 to 2013. And lastly, there is reduction in the on-site energy intensity by 4.3% between 2005 and 2013.
Let us have a look how sustainability is taken care in the international markets and how top companies like Kimberly Clark International Paper and others are doing their bit to get sustainability imbibed in their system. International Paper has built a facility for collection and incineration of odorous gases. It is also rebuilding its cleaning equipments using hardwood pulp. It has also partnered with local water utilities and they are using the treated municipal water for mills manufacturing, and the used water after the treatment is being sent to the wetlands. International Paper has also tried its best to prevent illegally harvested wood products from entering US and global markets. Kimberly Clark, which ranks second in the global ranking in paper industry, has come up with new ways like incorporating fiber from bamboo and wheat straws into Scott brand towels and tissue products. It has also diverted 95% of its manufacturing wastes from landfills and converted it to valuable materials. It is using biomass to generate electricity as an alternative to fossil fuels. Along with Kimberly Clark, OG Group is also using biomass as an energy generation alternative. Companies like Westrock and Siemens Paper are using self-generated carbon neutral biomass as an energy generation alternative. This has led to decrease in energy and electricity cost for Siemens Paper. Let us now have a look at few sustainability programs practiced worldwide. Warsaw Corporations conducted recycling recovery program in which several non-profit organizations collected clean and high quality recyclable paper. These companies in return receive funding for the organization. Kimberly Clark and Red Group partnered to launch Red Cycle program in which they collected waste material and recycled it into useful products like park benches, etc. To encourage sustainability in paper industries, several certifications are conducted these days, like Evergreen Packaging's Evergreen Forest Certification, in which the landowners get their forest certified to internationally recognized standards. Internal, Internal Fiber Supply Chain Certification, conducted by Westrock, provides credible third-party certification to all its North American partners to create a single chain of custody certification in US paper industry.
The paper industry is often perceived as having an adverse impact on environment as it uses wood as raw material. A myth has been perpetuated that paper industry causes destruction of forests. So let us look at the initiatives taken by various Indian paper industries to negate this myth. ITC's Paper Boats and Specialty Paper Division is India's largest technologically advanced and most eco-friendly paper and paper boats businesses. All its manufacturing units meet strict environment, health, and safety norms. They are Forest Stewardship Council Chain of Custody certified, which ensures that the forest products used are from responsibly harvested and verified sources. The second sustainability certification includes the Food Safety and Packaging Certification by BRC Global Standards to specify the product safety, quality, and operational criteria that must be in place within a packaging manufacturing organization. The various sustainability programs includes the ITC initiatives in collaboration with Worldwide Fund for Nature like the WWF Check Your Paper, which is a global database of eco-rated papers, WWF Global Forest and Trade Network to eliminate illegal logging and improve the management of valuable and threatened forests, the EPCI, which is an environmental paper company index, which evaluates the ecological footprint of pulp and paper companies across the world. The various sustainability practices by ITC are the life cycle analysis, which is a tool to study environmental impacts, the CII Green Co, which is a green rating system that advocates a performance based approach. Now let us look at the various sustainability practices by the third largest Indian paper industry, that is the Tamil Nadu Newsprint and Papers Limited. The government of Tamil Nadu listed the paper mill in April 1979 as one of the most environmentally compliant paper mills in the world under the provisions of the Companies Act of 1956. The sustainability certification includes the same certification as was seen in ITC, that is the Forest Stewardship Council certification. The sustainability programs includes the Clean Development Mechanism projects. TNPL has become the first paper mill in the country that has registered a CDM project with the UNFCCC in waste management. The Clean Development Mechanism projects includes the Methane Extraction and Fuel Conservation Project, the Energy Efficiency Improvement Project. It has also generated green power through the 13.75 megawatt grid connected wind electricity generation. The sustainability practices includes the TNPL plantation management plan to augment the pulpwood raw material.
By now, we have done a subjective evaluation of the international as well as the Indian standards. And so, we move on to a more quantifiable field in terms of energy inputs and the output of wastes. Basically, the paper industries can be broadly categorized into three categories. The wood pulp based, in which the wood is used as a major raw material for paper. The thermomechanical pastes or the chemical thermomechanical paste, in which the thermal and chemical processes are employed. And then there is DIP, in which is basically a de-inking process, which is basically a recycling process. On the consumption side, the benchmarks in India are more liberal, and thus in almost all the cases more amount of steam and electricity are used to generate per ton of paper. On the discharge and output side of paper industries, we see that the major factors being considered are the volumes of discharge per ton of paper created, the biological oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand, and the TOCL or total organochlorine created from the various chemical treatments that are done in while processing paper. Also, we consider pH level of the discharge. However, on the waste and output side, it's a completely different story. The large variety and the large volume of chemicals leaking out to the environment have a very adverse effect, and thus to minimize this, proper methods and treatments should be devised upon which have a significant reduction of this impact on our environment. Thank you for watching our presentation.